Our progress report says we ended up at stage 2, paragraph page 66. Last headword was coffee, new word type of lesson.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with revision. Let me just scroll down. Okay, ready?
Okay. I'm
Okay,
ready.
here we go. Okay, so ask him a question with the word do. Ask him a question with the word do, please. Do you
Do
speak
you speak
English?
English?
Do they read books? Okay. Do they read
They
books?
do. They do read
One
books.
more. Do they read books?
Do
Question.
they?
Do they read
I think so.
books at home?
Do they? Oh, good. Do they
Read
read
books
books
at home?
at home?
Very good. Next, ask her a question with the word does. Ask her a question with the word does, please. Does he
Mm.
speak
Does
Chinese?
he?
Does
Does
he
he speak
speak Chinese?
Chinese?
Does she read books? What?
Does she read
Books in French.
books in French?
Very good. Okay. Next, about how many people are there in your country? About how many people are there in your country? There are
There are
about one
100 million people,
in my
about 1 million people in my town, in
uh,
my country.
more than 1 million. One more. There are about 100 million
100 million people
in my country.
in my country.
Very good. About how many things are there in this room? About how many things are there in this room? There are
There are
about.
there are about uh,
Yeah, just estimate how many. 10, 5, 20.
20
Yeah, yeah.
20 things
In
in this
that
room.
room.
In that room.
Very good. About how many pages are there in this book? About how many pages are there in this book? There are
There are
about.
about 100 pages
In
in the
that.
book.
Very good. Okay. Can you speak Japanese? Can you speak Japanese? Yes,
Yes, I
I
can
can.
speak Japanese.
Can you touch this book? Can you touch this book? No, I can't
No, I
touch that
can't
book.
touch this book.
Very good. Can you read and write? Can you read and write? Yes,
Yes,
I
I can
can
read,
read and write.
and write.
Very good. Do you like your city? Do you like your city? Yes or no?
Yes, I like city.
I like my city.
My city.
Very good. Do you dislike the cinema? Do you dislike the cinema? No,
No, I
I don't.
don't dislike
The
the
cinema.
cinema. I
I
like
like it.
cinema.
Very good. Do you like that picture? Do you like that picture? Yes or no?
Yes,
That
I like this
that picture.
picture.
Very good. Do you dislike television? Do you dislike television? No,
No, I
I
don't
don't dislike
dislike
television.
television. I
I
like
like.
television.
Very good. Does she dislike television? Does she dislike television? Yes or no?
No, she
Doesn't
doesn't
dislike
dislike
television.
television. She
He
likes
likes.
television.
Very good. Which hand's this? Which hand's this? It's your
It's
left.
your left hand.
Which hand's this? Which hand's this? It's
It's
your
your
right
right
hand.
hand.
Very good. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You
putting
are
your right hand
putting your right
on the
hand on the
book.
book.
Very good. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're closing
You are
your
closing
left eye.
your left eyes.
Very good. Is my hand moving? Is my hand moving? No,
No,
your
your
hand
hand
isn't
isn't
moving.
moving.
It's still.
It's
It's still.
still.
Very good. Am I sitting
It's
still?
still.
Am I sitting still? No, you
No,
aren't sitting
you
still.
can't sitting still. You
You're
are moving.
very good. Are all the parts of your body still now? Are all the parts of your body still now? No,
All the
not,
parts
not
are no.
all the
All the
parts.
parts
Homer,
of
not
my
all the
body,
parts of my
not
body
all the parts of my
are
body
still
are
now.
still
My
now.
mouth and my
My
tongue
mouth and my tongue
are moving.
are moving.
Very good. Do you generally sit completely still in the lesson? Do you generally sit completely still in the lesson? No, I don't
No, I don't
generally sit.
to receive.
Homer, no, I don't generally sit
No, I don't generally sit
completely still in the lesson.
completely, completely still in the lesson.
I move.
I move.
Very good. Does she generally sit completely still in the lesson? Does she generally sit completely still in the lesson? No,
No,
she
she
doesn't
doesn't
generally sit.
uh, generally sit
Completely
completely still
still in the
in,
lesson.
in the
She
lesson.
moves.
She moves.
Very good. Okay, what clothes are you wearing? What clothes are you wearing? I'm wearing.
I'm wearing shorts.
Very good. Are you wearing glasses? Are you wearing glasses? Yes or no?
No, I'm not wearing glasses.
Very good. Are you wearing a hat? Are you wearing a hat? No,
No,
I'm
I'm
not.
not wearing a hat.
Do you wear a hat? Do you wear a hat? Yes, I wear
Yes,
a hat.
I wear a hat.
Are you wearing a coat? Are you wearing a coat? No, I'm
No,
not.
I'm not wearing a coat.
Do you wear a coat? Do you wear a coat? Yes, I
Yes,
wear.
I wear a coat.
Very good. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're touching
You
your
are
nose
touching
with your
your
finger.
nose with your finger.
Do we speak with our mouths? Do we speak with our mouths? Yes,
Yes,
we
we are
speak.
speak
Hold on.
with our
Yes,
mouth.
yes, we speak
Yes, we speak
with our
with
mouths.
our
Do
mouth.
we read with our eyes? Do we read with our eyes? Yes, we
Yes,
read
we,
with
we,
our
we
eyes.
read with our eyes.
Perfect. Very good. How much is half of 100? How much is half of 100? 50 is
50
half
is half of a
of
hundred.
how much is half of 13? How much is half of 13? Six
Six
and
and
a
a
half
half
is half of
is
13.
half of 13.
We get are half of the people in your town man. Are half of the people in your town man? Yes. Half of the
Yes,
people
half of the
in my
people
town are man.
in my town are men.
Very good. Tell me your name. Tell me your name, please. My name's.
My name is Hugh.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm telling
I'm
you my name.
I'm telling you my name.
Very good. Tell me the name of the capital of Russia. Tell me the name of the capital of Russia, please. Moscow's
Moscow is
the
the
capital
capital
of.
of Russia.
Very good. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm
I'm
telling
telling
you
you the
the
name
name of the
of the
capital.
capital of Russia.
Very good. Okay, next. Are you Russian or Greek? Are you Russian or Greek? No,
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not
Russian
Russian,
or Greek. I'm
Japanese.
very good. Do you speak Greek? Do you speak Greek? No, I
No,
don't.
I don't speak Greek.
I speak.
I speak Japanese.
Very good. Okay, which do you prefer, the cinema or television? Which do you prefer, the cinema or television? I prefer.
I prefer cinema to television.
Very good. Which do you prefer, tea or coffee? Which do you prefer, tea or coffee? I
I
prefer
prefer coffee
to
to tea.
tea. Very good. Which does she prefer, tea or coffee? Which does she prefer, tea or coffee? She
She
prefers.
prefers tea to coffee.
Very good. Do the English generally prefer coffee? Do the English generally prefer coffee? No,
The
the
Eng-
English
no, the English
don't generally
don't
prefer coffee.
generally prefer to coffee.
They generally
They
prefer tea.
generally prefer tea.
Tea. Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Let's have new work.
Okay,
Very good. Okay, so repeat both.
both.
Very good. Okay, listen. We use the word both for two people or two things. For example, both my hands are on the table. So, two of them. Both of us are in the room. We aren't standing. We're both sitting. Okay, let's practice. Are both my
Okay.
hands on the table? Are both my hands on the table? Yes.
Yes,
Both your both your hands
both
both
your
your
hands
hands
on the
are
table
on the table. Very good.
are on the table. Okay.
Very good. Next, are both these books closed? Are both these books closed? Yes. Both
Yes,
those books.
both both
Those
those books
books are closed.
are closed.
Very good. Next. Okay, so listen.
Okay.
We can say both chairs, both books, both pencils, but with the words us, you, and them. So for the pronoun us, you, and them, we say, we put of, like both of us, both of you, or both of them. Okay. But
Okay.
for nouns, we just use both chairs. Okay. Let's practice. Which is it right to say, both us or both of us? Which is right to say, both us or both of us? It's right to
It is
say
right to
both of
say
us.
both of us.
Very good. Are we both sitting? Are we both sitting? Yes, we're
Yes,
both
we
sitting.
are, we are both sitting.
Very good. Do both of them speak English? Do both of them speak English? Yes,
Yes,
both of them
both of them are
speak.
speak English.
Both of them speak English.
Speak English.
Very good. Are both of us speaking English? Are both of us speaking English? Yes, both of
Yes, both of
us
us
are
are speaking
speaking
English.
English. Very good. Are we both sitting? Are we both sitting? No, we aren't
No,
both sitting.
we are both sitting.
I'm sitting,
I'm sitting,
but you're standing.
but you are standing.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Mean.
Mean.
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word hello means konnichiwa in Japanese. The word goodbye means sayonara in Japanese. And the word thank you means arigato in Japanese. Okay, let's practice. What does the word hello mean in Japanese? What does the word hello mean in Japanese? The word
The hello,
the
the word
word
hello
hello
means
means
konnichiwa in
in
Japanese.
very good. What does the word goodbye mean in Japanese? What does the word goodbye mean in Japanese? The word
The word
goodbye
goodbye
means
means sayonara
sayonara in
in
Japanese.
Japanese.
Right? What do the words thank you mean in Japanese? What do the words thank you mean in Japanese? The words
The word
thank you
thank you
means
means uh,
arigato
arigato
in
in
Japanese.
Japanese.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Language.
Language.
European,
European.
Asian,
Asian.
Germany.
Germany.
Very good. Okay, listen. The words language, European, Asian, and Germany are all now. For example, we're speaking English now, but I generally speak Tagalog. Okay, she generally speaks English. Chinese isn't a European language, it's an Asian language. Germany isn't an Asian country, it's a European country. Okay, let's practice. Which language are we speaking now? Which language are we speaking now? We're
We are
speaking.
speaking English now.
Very good. Which language do you generally speak? Which language do you generally speak? I
I
generally speak.
generally speak Japanese.
Perfect. Very good. Which language does she generally speak? Which language does she generally speak? She generally speaks.
She generally speaks English.
Where is Chinese a European language? Is Chinese a European language? No,
Chinese?
Chinese
No,
isn't.
Chinese isn't European language.
It's an
An
Asian language.
Asian language.
Very good. Is Germany an Asian country? Is Germany an Asian country? No, Germany
No,
isn't
German
an
isn't
an Asian country.
an in
Asian,
Asian country.
it's a
It's,
European country.
it's a European country.
Very good. Okay, next. Okay, so this is quite a lot. So it's a contraction. Okay, repeat after me. I
Okay.
have not. I haven't.
I have not. I haven't.
You have not. You haven't.
You have not. You haven't.
Okay, next. He has not. He hasn't.
He has not. He hasn't.
He has not. She hasn't.
She has not. She hasn't.
It has not. It hasn't.
It has not. It hasn't.
Very good. We have not. We haven't.
We have not. We haven't.
You have not. You haven't.
You have not. You haven't.
They have not. They haven't.
They have not. They haven't.
Very good. So the construction of like have not is haven't, has not is hasn't. Okay, last word is only.
Only.
Very good. Okay, listen. The negative of I have is I have not. And the contraction is I haven't. For example, I haven't got 4 arms. I've only got 2 arms. You haven't got 2 heads. You've got 1 head. Okay, so they haven't got 8 ears. They've only got 4 ears. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's practice.
Okay.
What's the negative of I have? What's the negative of I have? The
The
negative
negative
of
of
I
I
have
have
is
is
I
I
have not.
have not.
What's the contraction of I have not? What's the contraction of I have not? The
The
contraction
contraction
of
of I have not is
is.
I have.
Very good. Have I got four arms? Have I got four arms? No,
No,
you haven't
you haven't
got
got
four
four
arms.
arms.
You've only got.
You've only got two arms.
Very good. Have you got two heads? Have you got two heads? No,
No,
I haven't
I
got
got,
two
I
heads.
haven't got two heads.
I've
I've
only got.
only got one head.
Very good. Okay. Has he got only one hand? Has he got only one hand? No, he hasn't
No,
only got.
he hasn't only hand.
Only got
He
one
got
hand.
one hand.
One more. No, he hasn't
No, no,
only
he
got
hasn't
one hand.
only got one hand.
He's got two
He
hands.
he's got two hands.
Very good. Has she got two noses? Has she got two noses? No, she
No,
hasn't got
hasn't got
two noses.
no
Two noses.
two noses.
He's only
She,
got one
she's
nose.
only got one nose.
Very good. Have we only got one mouth? Have we only got one mouth? No,
No,
we haven't
we,
only got
we haven't only got
one mouth.
one mouth.
We've got two
We,
mouths.
we've got two mouths.
Very good. Have they got 8 ears? Have they got 8 ears? No, they
No,
haven't
they
got
haven't got
eight
two
ears.
8 years.
They've only got
They only got
4 ears.
4 years.
Very good. Next, repeat. The same as.
The same as,
Different from.
different from
Japan.
Japan.
Very good. Okay, listen. So, the same as. So, for example, this book is the same as this book, but this book is different from this book. Okay, so let's practice. Are your shoes the same as my shoes? Are your shoes the same as my shoes? No, my shoes
No,
aren't the
my shoes
same
aren't
as
the
your
same
shoes.
as your
They are
shoes.
different from your shoes.
Yeah, they are different from your shoes.
Are the French the same as the Russians? Are the French the same as the Russians? No, the French
No,
aren't
the French aren't
the
the
same
same
as the Russians.
as the
They are
Russians.
different from the
They
Russians.
are different of different.
They are different
Uh,
from the
they are
Russians.
different from the Russia.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Oh no, one more. Are your eyes the same color as my eyes? Are your eyes the same color as my eyes? Yes or no?
No,
My
yes, ma'am.
eyes, yes, my
Yes, my
eyes
eyes,
are the
my
same
eyes
color
are the same color
as your eyes.
as your eyes.
Very good. Do the people in Germany speak the same language as the people in Japan? Do the people in Germany speak the same language as the people in Japan? No. The people
No,
in
the
Germany
people
don't
in
speak
Japanese don't speak
the
the same
same
language
language as the people in Japan.
as the people in Japan.
They speak a different
They,
language
they speak
at,
different language
from the people in Japan.
from the people in Japan.
Wicked, which is it right to say? People are or people is? Which is it right to
It is
say?
right.
People are or people is? It's right to
It is
say.
right to say people are
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Anybody,
anybody,
somebody,
somebody,
non-specific,
non-specific,
not anybody.
not anybody.
Very good. Next repeat. Who,
Who,
specific,
specific.
Mrs. Brown,
Mrs. Brown,
Mr. Smith,
Mr. Smith,
nobody.
nobody.
Very good. Okay, listen. Both the words anybody and somebody mean dareka in Japanese. We use anybody in questions and negative sentences, and we use somebody in positive sentences. For example, in question, is there anybody sitting here? And then positive. Yes, there's somebody sitting here. Okay, question again. Is there anybody sitting there? And then negative answer. No, there isn't anybody sitting there. Okay, the word anybody is non-specific, so it doesn't need a specific answer. Whereas the word who is specific. When somebody asks you who, you have to give a specific answer, like who's he? We say he's Mrs. Brown, he's Mr. Smith, or is anybody who's sitting here? Nobody, like that. Specific
Oh,
answer. Okay, so let's practice. What do the words
okay.
anybody and somebody mean? What do the words anybody and somebody mean? The words
Uh,
anybody
the word
and
anybody and
somebody
somebody
mean
mean
dareka
dareka
in
in Japanese.
Japanese. Very good. Okay, what's the difference between anybody and somebody? What's the difference between anybody and somebody? The
The
difference
difference
between
of anybody and somebody
is that
is
we
that
use anybody
use
in
anybody
questions and
in
negative
questions and
sentences,
negative sentences,
whereas we use
whereas we
somebody
use
in positive
somebody
sentences.
in positive sentences.
Very good. Okay, now let's move on to our reading. Very
Okay,
good. Okay, so our reading, we ended up at stage 1, page 20. Last headword was us. Oh, please start at page 21. Headword
okay.
them. Stage 1, page 21.
Everyone,
Them.
page 21.